What is up, gentlemen? NYKia31 here. This is a Madden 17 MUT salary cap ranked game. Yes, I actually found a couple of games of MUT salary cap ranked. By far and away, outside of online CFM, my favorite mode in the game to play. I love the format of it. Hate MUT regs, as I said all year. MUT regs is a toxic waste dump. I use it more as a glorified lab than anything else. Don't like draft champions, so away we go. I was happy that I found a bunch of games and got to play some, but this is going to be the backdrop for talking about Madden 18 news, what we learned from EA Play, from developer interviews, from the people that went to EA Play throughout the community. I only tend to trust, well, not tend to, I only trust people that have been around the community for a while, who've actually invested time in sitting down and playing the game. Guys like Zan, Madden Universe, Shopmaster, Hollywood, the Cincinnati Radio guys like that. I myself could not go this year. Hopefully that'll change in the near future. I'll be able to attend more of these bad boys. Really wish I could have gone this year, but life is what it is. So anyway, let's start off with good old long shot. I am not into long shot. I'm not interested in long shot. I won't spend a single shred of any time whatsoever on long shot when the game drops. For whatever reason, it was their decision to make EA Play the bulk of it more about the story mode in the game. Just by going by what I sensed in the dev interviews, Rex and Clint, that decision seemed to have been out of their hands. I don't even get the sense that they were too excited about having to do that. And long shot just seemed kind of forced down our throats. No one really seemed overly amped up that they were, basically forced to talk about him. Even guys like Gibbs and Farrells. Gibbs and Farrells are as personable as you can get, and they seemed kind of, I guess, forced and not their usual natural, affable, somewhat goofy selves in a good way. So again, it's hard because I wasn't there firsthand, so I'm just kind of drawing my own conclusions and reading body language and trying to read between the lines, but I think that was an executive decision above their heads to go in that direction as far as making the story mode the brunt of their presentation. And really the thing that I wonder about when you have a mode that required the resources that it did is what got left out as a result of it. I mean, we all know how this works. We all know that these guys, they have X amount of time to get in what they want to get in. And they can't always get in everything that they want to get in, so it either has to be patched in or has to wait until next year's game. It's the nature of the beast. And again, just by reading between the lines, it sounded like CFM got the redheaded stepchild treatment as a result. You had the story mode, you had the MUT squads, and you had a lot of talk about the gameplay improvements that they made, which, sound fantastic, by the way. And based off of what I've been hearing from the guys who played the game, again, guys with good reputations, I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it and seeing it for myself. And, maybe I'm wrong about the online CFM, not the online CFM, but CFM mode in general. But maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't really seem like that was really much of a focus for this year's game, which will suck for guys who like to play offline CFM and enjoy franchise mode by themselves. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But as far as the gameplay impressions, I really liked what I heard. Would have loved to have seen footage like everybody else, but we know how this works. We're on the same time schedule as we were last year as far as that goes. EA Play trailer, and then a couple of weeks, gameplay footage starts being released, and developer blogs start being released, and all that good stuff. So that stuff will come. What I won't do is analyze grainy cell phone footage clips. That ain't gonna happen. That's just lunacy. You had people arguing over a grainy 4-second, not even a 4-second cell phone clip, but a still image of a grainy 4-second cell phone clip. People arguing over Twitter about that for 4, 5, 6 hours. That is crazy. That is certifiably nuts. You got quite a few weirdos out there. I don't know why people do that kind of stuff. Everyone wants to be the first guy to leak something, and then it just goes, way off the rails. Have patience. There's no conspiracy theories going on. Stuff will come out when it comes out. I like what I'm hearing, especially about coverage shading, both in man and in zone coverage. How the players are reacting in those situations. Edge protection, love what I'm hearing about that. The pass protection features seem to be working as they should as far as ID, the mic against high protection, and being able to pick up the edge blitzes that wrecked so much havoc this year in the game. The running game, from what I heard from those guys, seems to be back ever since the first patch that was needed to address the community's concerns about stretch and counter. There were some legit issues, especially against 3-4 formations and how they reacted to stretch and counter runs. But as a result of that patch, what ended up happening is that the running game virtually got thrown out the window. It became very, very difficult to run the ball outside of a handful of runs, mainly dives and under center power. You could still run shotgun inside zone, but you couldn't really run shotgun off tackle or shotgun counter. Total control passing. Really like what I hear about that. The INT that I threw, where I tried to high point a one-on-one downfield shot to Moss. That's a situation where I would love to have the ability to really back shoulder him and give him the chance to make the play or throw it out of bounds. Either or. Total control passing sounds like a tool that you would want to use in those type of scenarios on a situation by situation basis as opposed to every down. That's what I grasp out of it. Really looking forward to trying that out and also seeing it in action before I try it out. So that's really what we're all waiting for right now, is we're now waiting for the rollout of gameplay and video blogs, dev blogs, to go deeper into what we're going to be dealing with in a couple of months. Can't come soon enough. This game has run its course for me. I've done pretty much everything that I set out to do in this game this year, and I really don't have too many more ideas left. As you see me here, I'm just kind of putting together my next MUT Salary Cap squad. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts while you watch me do it for the rest of this video. Only about a minute or so left, and hear or read what you guys have to say. Hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you all later. Peace.